very interesting. Cakap, sorry Ustazah, I don't like the person that my parent is introducing to me. Can I say no or can I reject this proposal?
Between an obedient child, okay, and looking forward to a happy and prosperous marriage, which is which? I know the feeling, kan? Okay, honestly, you can say no to your parents' choice. You can say no to anybody's choice. The right is yours. You have every right to say yes to the future partner of yours, to the father of your children, or in case gents, you're watching this, to the future mother of your children. You have every single right to do that, with one condition: do it with adab. If you do it with adab, how good this person is pun, your parents will be able to accept your decision. But if you do it with non-adab, if you do it just because of your ego, you do it just because you don't like that person, and the reasons that you give your parents is that, pasal tak suka. You know, who can accept that? I mean, your parents have got the experience, and obviously they will only introduce the best. Okay, but you have got your feelings to take care of. If you think this is not the right one for you, please say so. But with that condition, adab. You do it with proper adab, your parents will be able to understand, inshallah, and support you henceforth.
Yeah, so when you want to reject, number one, it's okay for you to say no if you don't feel comfortable with the proposal. And again, I say do it with adab. And there's a hadith by Siti Aisyah. She said that a lady should only be given to marriage when she is consulted. Okay, so your father and your mom must ask you first. And if you are okay with that, you say you don't have to say anything lah. Okay, usually if you feel shy, our parents will take it as a yes lah. But if we think and we feel it's not the right time yet, explain to your parents nicely. They will do and they will know what to do. But the point is that it is okay for you to say yes. And then actually it is haram also for the parent to force the children to get married. Okay, because our consent is number one. Because
that is why, if you realize during an akad, during a nikah ceremony, the qadi will go to the lady first. After she sign, then the akad will happen. So that much importance is given to the consent of the woman, of the lady herself. So if you do not want this marriage to take place, obviously do it earlier lah. Don't do it on the day of the marriage, the qadi come, and then you refuse to send. I don't consent. And then what alamak, yang pergi pakai baju pengantin lawa-lawa, pergi dekat masjid semua, and then suddenly you refuse to sign. Apa cerita kan? But what I'm trying to say is, it is important to get the girl's consent. That is why during the akad, the qadi would go to the girl first, and then the akad will take place. Okay, so it is totally fine to reject. Do it with adab. Whatever comes with the heart, inshallah, will go to the heart of your parents as well.
Inshallah. And then when you are number one, when you cannot accept the marriage is because you don't feel comfortable. And when you want to say also, you must say with adab, and then you say some dua, so that the person, when they receive the message, they are able to accept it. This is not my soulmate yet, my jodoh yet. Okay, do not say like macam, sorry lah, I cannot accept you. Okay, don't do that. Adab is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then I know some of you also mentioned that if I reject, then I will not have my soulmate. And if I reject, there will be a fitnah. Okay, so if you reject a good man with, I don't know what happened, but with so many judgment, then something bad is going to happen. But that hadith, the status is Hasan. So the hadith that there's no marriage without the consent of the girl is hadith sahih. So I mean, it is okay, but you need to do it with adab. Okay, always remember, adab is the first important thing for you to practice, to preach, to apply. Okay.
If it happens, say no, but the parents are like, no, you have to get married. So what is the choice that she can take?
Before the day of the nikah itself, she will be going to the ROMM, kan? She can tell the Qadi there. The Qadi will counsel the parents. You know that your daughter actually tak suka tau. This wedding is taking place. Why are you forcing her? So do it before the majlis. Elakkan malu, elakkan. Obviously, that will only happen when you sendiri tak boleh nak tackle your parents lah. Before you go to the Qadi, at least go to your uncle ke, siapa-siapa ke, kan? Let someone that you trust to make your parents understand. Use all the internal sources that you have, and if all those doesn't work, then when you go to the ROMM for the interview, you tell the Qadi to talk to your parents. But in today's era, I'm sure that there won't be such thing lah. Macam kena force kahwin macam gitu. InsyaAllah lah, our parents are all understanding and educated enough.
Yes.
You can say no to your parents' choice. You can say no to anybody's choice. The right is yours with one condition. Do it with adab.
And when you want to say also, you must say with adab, and then you say some dua so that the person, when they receive the message, they are able to accept it. This is not my soulmate yet, my jodoh yet.
So, if you have enjoyed watching this video of us answering some of the questions that you have posed, do like the videos, do share the videos, and you can send more questions, and inshallah we will be answering them in our next video.
Remember, subscribe and follow our channel to get more updates, okay? What is the best way to move on from a guy who is not serious into me?
Why do you want to use up your energy on someone who is not interested with you?